The 101st running of the Indy 500 was packed with nail-biting incidents, including pole-sitter Scott Dixon's spectacular crash and the engine failure of two-time F1 world champion Fernando Alonso after leading the race. But eventually it would be Alonso's Andretti teammate Takuma Sato who would take the checkered flag.
Unbelievable feeling. Oh, I can't thank enough to the whole team. Look at this, guys.
There's Michael Andretti. Oh my gosh. How about that for joy?
New to Andretti Autosport in 2017, Takuma Sato brings a wealth of racing experience from F1, like his teammate and last year's Indy 500 winner, Alexander Rossi.
Having Takuma on the team is awesome. He was one of the fastest Honda guys last year, actually, across all the tracks. So his kind of speed and his knowledge of just developing a race car from his time in Formula One and IndyCar will be a pretty big asset. It's very exciting for us to have him be a part of the team, be nothing but positive.
Michael gave me a super opportunity because working, somewhere like Andretti Autosport, it's massive resource, the proper top team, and has got a great histories. The atmosphere in the team is superb. Everyone working so close together, and it's just so proper.
So far, what I've learned from him is he's pretty technically advanced. He has a lot of history in Formula One and stuff like that, and just in the meetings, there's a lot that I've already learned. He's fast, he's fearless. I think he's a good addition to the team.
Now with 5 Indy 500 wins and 4 championships, Andretti Autosport has become a powerhouse team in the Verizon IndyCar Series. And with the current crop of drivers led by owner Michael Andretti, 2017 is looking like a season to remember.
I think we got a great lineup. It starts with Ryan. Ryan has been our guy that's won a lot of races for us. Won the Indy 500, won the championship for us. And then we brought in a rookie last year who did pretty good. Then we have Marco, who has been with us for a long time. And our newest addition is Takuma Sato, and I'm really excited to have him on board. Really excited about our driver lineup. I think we got a strong team.
Driving for Andretti Autosport is a huge honor. I mean, this is a race team that I looked up to as a kid. This team's like family. The consistency, the stability there is very important to a driver and to success. So I'm very happy where I am, and I feel very grateful.
Having Dad as the team boss is it's a unique scenario. I think, to be honest, there's nobody else I'd rather win with, which is why I'm going into my 12th season with them. So I really believe we can make it happen.
Managing drivers and sometimes looking after egos is no easy task. For Andretti, it's all part of the job of running a super team.
There's a lot of guys that I would look at talent-wise that I think would really fit in with the team, but then I don't think personality-wise they would. When that happens, it actually disrupts the whole thing. So I think it's very important that you have that chemistry, and we work very hard on that.
Michael is great at distributing time. I mean, it's difficult for him because he's got 4 of us, right? He's a part of every meeting. You can always get him on the phone, and he's a racing driver, so he gets it. And he can kind of speak your language a little bit. He wants to win just as badly as we do. He can trust what we're saying because he's been in that position. He's been there before, and he's a great team boss.
Each with a different skill set, the 4 Andretti drivers complement each other to form a group dynamic other teams strive for, whilst constantly learning from one another.
Ryan is one of the best to do what we do, and he's definitely in the peak of his career, so he's definitely one of those that I measure myself up against, and it's a good feeling knowing that when you beat him, you're going to probably be at the pointy end of the field. He knows how to squeeze the most from an Indy car, and lucky enough to have their data to go up against.
The one thing about this team is it has to be open lines of communication. The egos have to be set aside, and you have to work towards the benefit of the team first before that.
The whole idea is just to compete hard in a healthy way and to bring the whole team up to the next level. That I believe we could all do that.
It's always a work in progress, but it all starts with the 4 guys, getting along, and I think we have a really good mixture.